wagons, she didn't give me a chance. She pulled my heart out with a seismic glance. This race was over before it even began. If I was a horse, they'd shoot me, but I'm only a man. And if I had a designer, he was well equipped. He was tried and tested, and he stuck to the script. He drank a bottle of brandy before he drew up my plans. If I was a house, they'd knock me down, but I'm only a man. I get lost in translation, I fly into a rage, I splatter affection all over the page. But this is no love story, we're not Jack and Diane. If I was a letter, you'd return me, but I'm only a man. And the songs of fondness carry me up towards the planets. Then the songs of numbness send me crashing back down to earth. I'd catch the stars if they'd help me know what you're thinking. If I could paint your dreams, then I would, for all that it's worth. But I can't. Now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying here on the floor, waiting for an answer, for your knock at the door. But you're on greener pastures, you've slipped through my hands. Still, if I had wings, I'd fly to you, but I'm only a man.
Yeah, man. Beautiful. Pat Byrne, Beth Watts Nelson. Folks, I'm EB. You're in the EB Lounge, and we are rocking the very first episode of Season 2 of Storytime. And what an episode it is already. Like, just, these are just beautiful songs by both of you. They're absolute delight to play. We've got so many of our good friends who are hanging out with us here in chat, and some new ones as well joining us. And the whole idea, the very idea of this convoy, EB Convoy, is so that friends of Pat's can meet friends of Beth can meet friends of Pat's, and all the friends that I buy off to be my friends can meet all the rest of y'all. So thanks so much for no, I'm kidding. You guys are great friends. they actually, they're really cheap. They just take pizza rolls. They're yeah.
I better get some pizza rolls.
I know.
Let's talk of pizza rolls.
I know. I better
hungry.
deliver, right? Yeah. I don't actually have any pizza rolls. I should
It's okay.
like promises, EB. Dude, what a beautiful song. I remember you as I grabbed the lyrics to send to Beth a little bit earlier when we were prepping, and I think there was a link or something, basically or a description on the Bandcamp page where the lyrics were. It's like, oh, this is basically about feeling inadequate. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. That song, does that come from anything in particular background? This song, or tell us where that song comes from?
This sometimes, you know, you'll just feel compelled to write a song. You're like so emotional or whatever, and there's something going on in your life, and you want to sit down and write about it. This one was more like I heard a line that I liked in a movie, and I was like, I'm going to write a song about that. And I was actually in a cafe with earphones in, and just sat there for a couple of hours and wrote it. The movie was Herself, which is a independent Irish movie. It's great. It's about the housing crisis in Ireland, where a lot of people, the government will put them up in hotels because they can't afford homes.
Oh, wow.
And so it's about this single mother, and she spends her days as a house cleaner for several like rich people. And one of them is like this female doctor, and she arrives at work one day, and the lady is passed out in her bathroom, and she's like going through some medical thing. And the maid is like, is everything okay? Will I call a doctor or whatever? And she's like, no, if I was a horse, they'd probably shoot me, but I'm only human or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that, because...
Such a great line.
Yeah, I think everyone feels inadequate
a
lot of the time. And that line just stuck out. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could write a song based around that sentiment.
Yeah.
And then just all these other things started coming.
Yeah. So it was basically kind of like the hook that got you going, and you just ran with it.
Yeah, she said like I'm only human or something, but only a man just fit better, and then that was.
Oh, don't worry, we won't rat you out to the movie, you know, the studio.
I wish they even cared, you know.
Right? So if you've seen the video that I have like 3 seconds of what I 100% believe is fair use. In Convoy. If you've never been to you could probably guess just by seeing the decor of the house, but I literally have on my sofa a giant
Middle Earth
map of Middle Earth, right? So I'm a bit of a Lord of the Rings fan, just saying. And so I really wanted to stick where there's we crossed the line with 1,000 screaming trucks. There's a scene where my favorite scene in all 3 of the 12 hours of Lord of the Rings, the extended cuts, because really, what other cut is there? But point being, where Gandalf shows up at Helm's Deep, you know, on the 7th day, look to the east, and then they do, it's the 7th day, and then Gandalf storms down with Éomer and like thousands of badass dudes on horses.
That's in the video?
It's like 3 seconds, yeah. So I say that, I put credit in there just to say, from New Line Cinema, just to cover my bases.
Peter Jackson's like, where's all this extra money coming from?
Whoa, I got a Venmo ding of 3 cents? What? What's going on?
I just saw...
EB Convoy.
I saw it maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago in Chicago, the Lord of the Rings musical. Have you seen it?
I saw you post... How was it, please?
Look, of course it's impossible.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was way too ambitious.
Epic.
Right, sure.
But I had a really good time. Like, if you were to judge it on its own merit, it's not a good musical.
There it is. Take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll.
Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on that floor. 10 minutes, I'll be late for the door. I like that old time rock and roll.
Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I'm reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll.
Won't go to hear them play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues and funky old soul. Only one way to get me to go. Play that old time rock and roll.
Call me a relic, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll.
Ooh, still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music does soothe your soul. Reminisce about them days with that old time rock and roll.
Play one for us, EB. right, folks at home, I want you to clap with us here.
Roll.
The kind of music just soothes my soul.
I want to hear you in Denver.
Reminisce about the days of old.
That's right, Cleveland.
With that old time of rock and roll. Keep that clap going. Like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul. I reminisce about the days of old. With that old time of rock and roll.
See, like that old time of rock and roll. Kind of music just to soothe the soul. I reminisce about them days of old.
With that old time of rock and roll.
Woo! Yes, my friend.
Let me tell you something true. It's hell on earth when I'm with you. Got me screaming till I'm blue. But nothing is gained, there's nothing to lose. I don't mind that you cry all the time. I think it's funny, don't you see? And I don't mind, you like to waste my time. You take all your problems, you blame them on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me count the ways you deny me heaven. 8, 9, 10, 11. When I get to 12, you know I be stiffing. 13 reasons why I'm not there. There's 13 reasons why I don't care. Said you're the reason why I'm not there. You're the reason why I don't care. I don't mind that you cry all the time. I think it's funny, don't you see? And I don't mind, you like to waste my time. You take all your problems and blame them on me. Come on, Evie. You cry all the time. I think it's funny, don't you see? And I don't mind, you like to waste my time. You take all your problems, you blame them on me. You take all your problems, you blame them on me. So take all your problems, just blame them on me.
Joshua James! What's up, my man?
Hey.
Greetings, senor.
Hey, wonderful being here. Thank you for having me.
Dude, so awesome to have you. Man, so first off, as a newbie, as a first-timer, as all the things to first time here at Storytime, hanging out with me at the EBLounge, I always love to ask this question. So 2 trains, one leaving Chicago, one leaving New York City.
I'm somewhere in Delaware.
Boom! Nailed it. You know,
yeah.
I had a feeling you knew the answer to this one.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no,
well,
I
crushed
studied the
it.
math book before I showed up.
I read maths. I read math things.
I can spell the word math.
Well, that's better than me. Is that with 1 or 2 Z's? I can't remember.
4.
4 Z's. Ah, that's, you know what?
4, baby.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Man, boom. Man, brother, it's good to have you. So what was the first thing when you walked into the great EB Tavern? What was the first thing that caught your eye?
Oh, I mean, the giant skull back here. What are you talking
I mean,
about?
Sid is rather prominent, isn't he? Sid the second.
Well, first of all, if you have not been here, which I'm sure most of you have not, this whole room is so sick. It's like walking onto a theater set. It's really cool.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks, dude. We go for immersion around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm way back in time.
She struggles with anxiety. She's a product of society. Talks about it all in her poetry. Poetry's her lifeblood, but it's always so misunderstood. When people say it's bad, she knows it's good. She knows that it's good. The Harry's got a new dream. He says he's gonna make it on the big screen. If he's a movie star, then I'm the queen. He's always on the back foot, 'cause he listens to the whispers in the neighborhood. People say he can't, he knows he could. He knows that he could. So throw away another journal. Don't stray outside the circle. Who do you think you are? Get your head out the stairs. Crippled by another feeling, staring at another ceiling. Weep it away. Night turns to day. Find your something to say. You didn't act like we told you. Didn't love who you're supposed to. Someday the devil's gonna get you. There's no time for laughter. There's no time for happy ever after. When people wanna own you, when people wanna own you. Here comes the cavalry, waves of depravity, coming for you, turning the screw to sniff out the blasphemy, broken scales of morality. Draw a line in the sand, get up, make a stand.
with a dime.
That guy right over there. He wrote that.
I did it.
Great.
Oh my gosh, I love that song. It's so good.
It's 1:30, it's midday sun, it's let's just get away. It's a midweek holiday, it's a case of wine. Name your place and time. It's not security, it's not stability. I don't have money, no place, no plan, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. I'm easy, I'm slow, I can be lazy, I know, but I'm right where I wanna be. So spare me the third degree. I'm the ripple in your drink, I'm a smile that's out of sync, I'm the rainbow at your funeral. I speak in Roman numerals, I'm almost inconsumable. My parachute's on fire, but it's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. But you know, like I know, I'm the bottom of the pyramid. I'm socially inhibited, I'm headstrong, but it's a heavy load when the wolves are at the door. It's better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all. It's so much better than a smooth ride, better than waiting for low tide, better than watching from ringside, better than taking the fall, better than missing every sunrise, trying not to capsize. It's better than a compromise, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all, better than nothing at all.
Pat Byrne, my friend, welcome to Kansas City.
Thank you for having me. What a band. We got to take this on the road.
Well, if the king speaks, the subjects listen, right? That's all I can say. Oh my gosh, dude.
You do have a sweet deal where all the gigs come to you, though. This looks like an amazing
I may
set.
or may not.
A lovely frame with a head of yellow hair. My Fenya dear glides round the room. Her naked face glows with an organic light. The only paint she wears is on her nails. Fenya, my dear, what do you fear with eyes full of stars and a life in early years? Your canvas is covered in blues and in reds, but you can always start again. The way she sips her tea of honey and chamomile, you know there's a secret under her tongue. 1,001 have fallen under her spell, but Fenya refuses all of their love. It's okay to open up, don't be afraid of the past. Give yourself another chance. Fenya, my dear, what do you fear with eyes full of stars and a life in early years? Your canvas is covered in blues and in reds, but you can always start again.
Maybe I'm a sentimental fool, but I know what I like, and I'm telling you, loving me is simple and free, as easy loving can be. You don't need to buy me fancy clothes, don't need a fur-lined coat, already got one of those. Pay me your attention, listen when I mention the things I hold close. Don't buy me roses, bring me lilacs from the yard where we planted them, and in a simple glass mason jar. It's the the ordinary things that win my heart. I remember that night in June, swinging under the stars by the light of the moon. All you got to do is show me you remember it too. You don't need to drive a nice car. We're looking good without trying too hard. Show me you love me and how happy you are. Don't buy me roses, bring me lilacs from the yard where we planted them, and in a simple glass mason jar. It's the ordinary things that win my heart. Go for it, Sure, I like diamonds, rubies and pearls, whining and dining like most other girls. Spend your last dollar, every dime. Sometimes you don't get what you paid for. Don't buy me roses, bring me lilacs from the yard where we planted them, and in a simple glass mason jar. It's the ordinary things that win my heart. It's the ordinary things that win my heart.
Beth Watts Nelson.
Hey.
So great, my
Evie,
friend.
great.
Oh my
Tearing down the club where we used to tear it up. The photo booth where we used to kiss went up in an auction and down in the truck. But we're still dancing and we're still dreaming, and though those crowds may not be screaming, they've moved to other bars, found other constellations in Venus, Mars, and other stars. Go down south where boots keep knocking, small guitars keep a honky-tonkin', porch tunes and harmonies at the old jalopy. I can't hear you in the chat. At the old jalopy.
Good job, Sherwag. That was good. That was good.
At the old jalopy.
At the sorry. I knew that.
Dust the rust off your pants and clear the tear from your eye. Bring a flask, or buy a beer to wash away the grind. The songs will make you laugh and sing while the floorboards bend and wheeze. If you ask a pretty dress to dance, say, may I thank you, please. Go down south where boots keep knocking, small guitars keep a honky-tonkin', porch tunes and harmonies. At the old jalopy, oh, oh, oh. 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 Bop, bop, ba-do-da-dee, dee, 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 ba-do-dee. Bop, ba-da, ba-do-da-dee, dee, da-da-do-do. Bop, bop, ba-do-da-dee, dee, 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 ba-do-do. Dee, 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 do-da, dee, ba-da-da-da-da-do. Go down south where boots keep knocking, small guitars keep a honky-tonkin', porch tunes and harmonies. At the old jalopy, oh, oh, oh. At the old jalopy, oh, oh, oh. At the old jalopy, oh, oh, oh. At the old jalopy, oh, Nice. I think that was the first time that I had a dog barking on that song.
I just saw a basset hound.
It seemed like
I
it really
saw,
needs that.
right? You know, I just felt like like if you're doing it right, you have a basset hound sitting on your porch,
Definitely.
howling along to the tune for this. I see it in the video.
It's the perfect song.
You know.
Oh, what's the point of hoping when all hope is lost? And what's the good of trying if it comes at a cost? Oh, I've done everything between tears and medicine, and there just ain't no relief to find. Winter wind, she's blowing, the snow is new and soft. The gin inside my glass looks like a crystal ball, and I see endless cold, but I feel heat in my bones. At least I'm feeling anything at all. What's the point of hoping when all hope is lost? And what's the good of trying if it comes at a cost? Oh, I've done everything between tears and medicine, and there just ain't no relief to find. 5 o'clock means darkness now. Lights fill up the homes. Walking down my street, people inside look glad and warm. But this heart knows no home, just a lonely wandering soul. But the pup sat by the doors, the best companion I could have asked for. What's the point of hoping when all hope is lost? And what's the good of trying if it comes trust. Oh, I've done everything between tears and medicine, and there just ain't no relief to find. Incense smoke and candle wax curl up around the room. I took down all those pictures of me and you. Now there's so much empty space to fill up around this place, and the mirrors reflect the fact that I've been replaced. And there just ain't no relief to find.
Yeah.
So the song's called "Laid My Money Down," and it's more upbeat than it sounds.
Yeah. It is.
But that's what inspired it.
Well, and in fact, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, we're doing a cover. Like it was. It felt so authentically part of the bluegrass and Americana tradition. This song.
Thank you.
But yeah, like literally, like you could not. You if you said it was, you would have fooled me. Like I would have thought I'd be on Brother Where Art Thou.
Song.
Yeah.
This is a traditional.
Yeah.
It comes from the hills.
Let's do it.
Got a jar full of pickles and a vine that's filled with grapes. Well, I never had a bottle of wine or a steak on a china plate. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, laid my money down. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, laid my money down. Oh, that rich old city marshal, you can't call him on the phone. He sure can dock your wages though, cut your wheels down to your spokes. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, laid my money down. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, laid my money down. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, I laid my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, my silver bells aren't ringing, my light bulb's dusty and gray. I've been taking to making my own whiskey, keep me up at night and down through the day. Oh, I lay my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, I lay my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Oh, I lay my money down, Lord, lay my money down. Money down, Lord, laid my money down.
Friends, all the emotion, all the
you sound so
applause.
great on that tune.
Wow, man, what a great tune. Gosh,
I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds brilliant and brilliant now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. The crazy days, city lights, the way you'd play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world lit it up as my stage now, channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you'd play for me at your show, and all the ways I got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you'll let him in. Father, tell me if you can. All that grace, all that body, all that soul makes me want to party. He is my sun, he makes me shine like diamonds. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful?
Yeah. Lana Del Rey. Killing all.
Yes.
Thank you. There's an emptiness here, now you're gone. There's one less voice in my world, one less number in my phone, and my safety net fell flush to the floor. Now it's a deathly trapeze, and what am I doing it for?
but you come to me in the night, singing Edelweiss and giving me wisdom. And you say, what's for you won't pass you. They can't buy what you don't sell. If everybody loves you, then you're not being yourself. Value minutes more than pennies. Don't ever put a price tag on your soul. And let go of the begrudgers. Hold on to your friends. Keep close the ones that love you, 'cause they'll be there in the end. And fill yourself up with kindness. Don't let malice have a place in your soul. You're not on your own. I'm deep in your fabric. You're taking me with you wherever you go. So don't be afraid. I'm here on the sideline. I'll walk with you in the darkness. I'll celebrate the light. But you're not on your own. So I'll keep singing till I can't sing anymore. I'll see your face in the crowd. I'll remember the things that you wore. And I'll strive to be the man you taught me to be. And then when the waters get rough, in my dreams you'll whisper to me, you're not on your own. I'm deep in your fabric. You're taking me with you wherever you go. So don't be afraid. I'm here on the sideline. I'll walk with you through the darkness. I'll celebrate the light. But you're not on your own. I'm deep in your fabric. You're taking me with you wherever you go. So don't be afraid. I'm here on the sideline. I'll walk with you in the darkness. I'll celebrate the light. But you're not on your own.
Beth Watts Nelson.
Beautiful.
Thank you both.
Thank you
That's
for.
so fun.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for making Storytime Season 2 start like this. I don't think we could have had a better start, really,
Thank
or
you.
better people to start it off with. You just the way y'all embody what we're trying to be here, just by being you. Thanks.
It's a lovely trio.
I'm leaving tomorrow for a date with the stars in the world's fastest hot air balloon. Keep the George Strait cassette tape I left in your car, 'cause I won't be back anytime soon. And buy cheap libations from the Texaco station off of southbound I-35. and come bid adieu to the man you once knew as I set off on the ride of my life. Per Aspra, ad Astra, I'm a propane-propelled pioneer. Per Aspra, ad Astra, our problems look small from up here. My vessel will fly through these October skies to give me an aerial view from the Sea of Japan to the Grand Coulee Dam. Sayonara, my terrestrial blues. I'll no longer lament when I'm late on my rent, or the bank puts a lien on my smile. I'll be up in the clouds where my faith is avowed, for miles on ethereal miles. Per Aspra, ad Astra, I'm a propane-propelled pioneer. Per Aspra, ad Astra, our problems look small from up here. So I'm thankful for my worst mistakes. They're the ones that brought me here. And every time my heart did break, my journey got a little more clear. Per Aspra, ad Astra, I'm a propane-propelled pioneer. Per Aspra, ad Astra, our problems look small from up here. And one day the wind will blow me back again, and I'll slowly float down from the moon. And I'll see you with bells and a story to tell from the world's fastest hot air balloon.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with
imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. With me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Pure Imagination. Ashley Jones Rivers, the actual song that she picked for number 2.
There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. To my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Though he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me.
Such a great song.
Where did the time go? Kids at the prime, yeah, they were living just a high-class, broad and down-home beer-chugging musician. It wasn't a cakewalk. There were many who desired a favor, who carved out a place in her heart on a spearmint lifesaver. She was a bright light, and her rebellion encompassed his nature. In those times we found joy so bold. When you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul, never give up on it. Found themselves moving from the east coast to the west. The parents never gave their blessing, they'll come around eventually, I guess. Had themselves two boys, loving home, build a dream. Holidays at Dairy Queen, money was tight, but the love was all they need. And boy, it came, a soliloquy after refrain, as if happiness showed you the way to cut through all of the useful lace. And joy, so bold, when you love, you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul, never give up on it. Never give up on it. Got a lot of nerve standing up to the darkness. Same positivity conquers all fears. And if all of their years are leading up to passing on the things that they've learned, now all of their children are all grown up, and they wanted you to know that they're
loud and clear. I said it made it, a 1 in a million shot that found its way from the first look they ever exchanged to counting all the wisdom in their graves. Love like a river, them two honey bunnies turned that tide from a busted up Pontiac ride to a new pickleball court in their drive. And boy, they say good health is the true wealth these days, and belief is all that it takes. You're cutting out sugar just to be safe. And joy, so bold, when you love you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul, you never give up on it. Oh joy, so bold, when you love you just can't be controlled. Like a rift that is deep in your soul, you never give up on it.
Friday night, you're all alone. It's butterfly in your soul. He's not here, you're letting go to a place that's down the road. I said down the road, down the road. I said down the road, down the road. I said down the road, down the road. What do you need? It's not around. It's not a ring or a wedding gown to leave this place, this dusty town. I know a space where you can be found. It's just down the road, down the road. It's just down the road, down the road. It's just down the road, down the road. A starry night, a warm glow. You see a light you've always known. Without fear, you boldly go. Well, it's not too far, it's just down the road. I said down the road, 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 down the road. Oh, just down the road, down the road. I'm just down the road, down the road. I'm just down the road, down the road.
That's such a fun song to jam on, man. That's such a great tune to jam.
It's such a freaking, I love that
It's
song.
a jam.
That's
It's a jam.
That's when we play live, like, that's like, we all like jump in the air, we're like, wow, wow, wow.
And then one where you said you could teach the audience to do like an echo kind of thing too, yeah?
So normally we end it with this really so like down the road, and the audience goes down the road.
Oh,
Baby, please don't go. Why don't you stay? Baby, please don't go. Don't walk away. Baby, please don't go. I'll change my way. Baby, please don't go. Is all I can say. Well, I've had my fun, and you had yours. Got what I want, but still I want more. You're on the run from something I did. You're closing your curtain, you're locking the door. Oh, let me in. Let's just pretend that this is different now than before. Can we go back to when you would say, oh baby, I'm yours. Baby, please don't go. Why don't you stay? Baby, please don't go. Don't walk away. Baby, please don't go. I'll change my way. But baby, please don't go. Is all I can say. So baby, please don't go. Don't go away. Baby, please don't go. Just look my way. My baby, please don't go. I'll change my ways, my ways. But baby, please don't go. I want you to stay. And I mean it. Every time I sing that. Typically in my band we say we pause for we stand for silence, and that's what we're doing right now. So baby, please don't go. Why don't you stay? My baby, please don't go. Don't walk away. Baby, please don't go. I'll change my ways, my ways. But baby, please don't go. 'Cause all I could say.
I forgot it was a short one. That was a ring.
It was, and then we changed it because they were like, "You do that in every song." So now I have like the 2 different ways I play them.
Oh man, I did not do the Vulcan mind meld with you on that last hit.
You sounded great.
You sounded great.
Oh my gosh, y'all! If you're at home, clap for EB over here because he's freaking fantastic.
Oh my gosh,
this is our second time meeting, and even in the first clip we posted, his piano playing is out of this freaking world.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you got good tunes, man, that's what it is. I'm telling you,
you.
it's just they're just fun to play, brother. And they're great changes. They're fun changes to play. They work with the melody. You leave space to be able to breathe. It's just great, man.
You know, fun fact about that tune, it's a breakup song, but I wasn't going through a breakup when I wrote it.
Ironically enough,
I was watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
oh my gosh.
And there's a scene where Ramona Flowers is breaking up with Michael Cera's character, Scott
the
Pilgrim.
Manic Pixie,
and
yes.
They're sitting on the swing sets, and
Yes.
Michael Cera has these really big eyes that
He
are like,
does.
"Baby, please don't go." And I literally paused it,
Yes.
and I wrote that chorus.
Are you
and I
serious?
was like, that's
That
where
is
came
amazing.
from. Yeah.
I love the origin story
Yes.
of that song.
Please do.
Yeah, right.
Fill up your cup. Don't you dare break it. Is it ever enough? Or are we full of holes? It'll never be real till you take the time to make it so close you can taste it. This road is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Use what you got. Why bother trying to save it? Ready or not, time is passing by. Go get what you want. There's no use in waiting. Can't take it to the grave. This road is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it feels like we're getting there. There's no use in waiting. Gotta reach out and take it. This road is only one way. There's a heat in the air. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. Once lost in the distance, like a last-ditch prayer. I know it's been a long time, honey. It feels like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, it feels like we're getting there.
We're getting there. Long time, honey.
Some come from riches, some are born of the fruit of their hand, while others are formed in factories in search of a better land. Oh, we move as a mountain
will not tremble at the weight of our plans. All in all, we scan the horizon in search of a better land. All together, we are an orchid, bursting through the rubble of hate. We are fragile, oh so fragile, it's our greatest strength. And we'll build it, not in our image, but in who we plan to be. We'll have room to grow, these seeds we've sown, stretching outwards towards the breach. Gather your love, shine your light. Be the first morning rays after a long, dark night. Join your hands, open your heart. It's just one small step, but now that's how all the big things start in our search for a better land. It is here, not in the future, but within our outstretched reach. All the brave and crazy among us are howling at the moon and stomping our feet. Just as the restless must always find a place to lay their heads down to sleep, so do the lepers living within us see themselves in the eyes of the righteous indeed. It's either all or in, or none of it is worth its weight in salt. We're just vessels for cosmic exploration, wondering if we'll finally answer the call to gather your love, shine your light. Be the first morning rays after a long, dark night. Join your hands and open your heart. It's just one small step, but hell, that's how all the big things start. Gather your love, shine your light. Be the first morning rays